Here's a confession. Last month, I tried to become a perfect morning person. Wake up at 6 a.m., meditate, run. That lasted exactly 2 days. Then I went back to snoozing.
Welcome to Speak English with Ease and Style. I'm Liam.
And I'm Emma. Today we're talking about self-discipline. But not the boring military wake up at 4 a.m. kind. The realistic, messy, I still want to enjoy my life kind. Because let's be honest, most advice on discipline is written by people who drink kale smoothies and have never wanted to stay in bed watching cat videos. That's not us.
We fail all the time. I once quit a diet after 3 hours. 3 hours. I ate a salad for lunch and then celebrated with a burger.
So today, we're going to share what actually works for normal humans. 6 tips, real stories, no fake perfection.
And at the end, we'll do a repeat after me with 10 useful words. Not a test, just moving your mouth.
Let's start with the first mistake, the one that kills most people's discipline before they even begin.
First mistake, you try to change everything at once. You make a huge plan. You tell everyone. You buy new equipment, then you burn out in a week.
I've done that so many times. Last year, I decided I would become a morning person. I set my alarm for 5:30. I prepared my running clothes. The first morning I woke up, looked at the clock, and went back to sleep. I felt like a failure.
The problem isn't you. The problem is the size of your goal. Your brain sees run for an hour and says, no, that's dangerous. Let's stay in bed.
So the solution? Start so small that your brain doesn't even argue. Ridiculously small. Embarrassingly small.
Example, instead of I will study English for 2 hours, say I will open my notebook. That's it. Just open it. No pressure to write anything.
I tried that with exercise. I told myself, I will put on my workout clothes and stand on the mat. That's all. Most days, once I was standing there, I did a little more. But even on days when I just stood and then sat down, I still did the habit.
That's the secret. Tiny habits are easy to repeat, and repetition creates identity. After 30 days of putting on your workout clothes, you start to see yourself as someone who exercises.
Same for English. I will listen to this podcast for 2 minutes. I will learn 1 word. I will repeat 1 sentence in the shower. 2 minutes is nothing, but 2 minutes every day is an hour a month.
So first tip, make your habit so small it feels stupid. Stupidly small. Then do it every day. That's discipline without suffering. Second mistake, you obsess over the goal. You think I will lose 10 kilos or I will become fluent. But goals don't tell you what to do on Tuesday at 7 p.m.
I had a goal to read 50 books in a year. 50. I was excited in January. Then February came, and I had read only 3. I felt terrible. I gave up.
Then you changed something?
Yes. I stopped thinking about 50 books. I made a system. I will read 10 pages every night before sleep. 10 pages, that's it. No pressure to finish a book, just 10 pages.
And what happened?
I read 10 pages every night. Some nights I read 20. Some nights I read 5. But I did it almost every day. By the end of the year, I had read 42 books. Not 50, but way more than 0.
That's the power of systems. A system is a small action you repeat. It doesn't need motivation. It just needs to be done, like brushing your teeth.
For English, a system could be, every morning while my coffee brews, I review 5 words. Or every time I'm on the bus, I listen to a podcast.
I have a system for English. Every day after lunch, I write 3 sentences about my morning. Not a long journal, just 3 sentences. It takes 2 minutes.
So second tip, stop staring at the big goal. Build a stupidly simple system, then follow it like a robot. The goal will take care of itself.
Third mistake, you make discipline feel like punishment. You think you have to suffer to succeed. That's a lie.
I used to hate studying grammar. I would sit at my desk, look at the book, and feel miserable. Then I changed one thing. I allowed myself to eat my favorite chocolate only while studying.
So you bribed yourself with chocolate.
Yes, shamelessly. Chocolate was my reward. And suddenly, studying wasn't painful anymore. I looked forward to it. My brain started associating grammar with chocolate.
That's called temptation bundling. You take something you need to do, study English, and something you want to do, eat chocolate, watch a show, listen to music, and you bundle them together.
I do that with cleaning. I only listen to my favorite podcast while I clean the kitchen. Now I actually want to clean. It's weird, but it works.
For English learners, only watch your favorite series in English, or only drink your fancy coffee while reviewing vocabulary. Your brain will start looking forward to the habit.
So third tip, add a reward. Bribe yourself. Make it attractive. Discipline doesn't have to be boring. It can be delicious.
Fourth mistake, you leave your environment on hard mode. Your phone is next to you. The TV remote is in your hand. The snacks are within reach. Then you wonder why you can't focus.
I used to study in bed. Bad idea. My bed is for sleeping and watching Netflix. My brain didn't know the difference. So I would sit there with my book, and after 5 minutes, I would be lying down, watching videos.
That's not a willpower problem. That's an environment problem. Your environment is stronger than you, so change your environment.
Now I have a specific chair for studying. It's not comfortable. That's the point. I only sit there when I'm working. My brain knows this chair is for focus.
I did something similar. I moved my phone to the other side of the room when I sleep. In the morning, I have to get up to turn off the alarm. Once I'm up, I'm up.
For English, put your headphones on the table, not in a drawer. Put a book on your pillow. Make it easy to start. Make it hard to avoid.
And remove temptations. If social media distracts you, log out. If the TV distracts you, hide the remote. You're not weak. You're just human.
So fourth tip, design your environment so the right thing is easy and the wrong thing is annoying. That's discipline without fighting yourself.
Fifth mistake. You try to do important things when your battery is empty. You leave studying for the evening. Then you're exhausted, you do nothing, and you feel guilty.
I used to plan to exercise after work. But after work, I was tired, hungry, and grumpy. I would tell myself, I'll do it later. Later never came.
Willpower is like a phone battery. In the morning, it's 100%. Every decision you make drains it a little. By evening, you're at 10%. You can't run heavy apps on 10%.
So now I do my hard things in the morning. I study English before work. I exercise before work. It's not because I love it, it's because I have energy.
Find your peak energy time. For me, it's late morning. For you, maybe it's right after lunch. Experiment. Then protect that time like a crazy person.
I also stopped making small decisions. I eat the same breakfast every day. I wear the same type of clothes. Fewer decisions mean more energy for important things.
That's why many successful people wear uniforms, not because they have no style, because they save their willpower for real decisions.
So fifth tip, do your hardest task when your battery is full. Don't fight your biology. Work with it.
Sixth mistake, you try to do it alone. You keep your goals secret. Then when you fail, nobody knows, nobody cares. So it's easy to give up.
I used to keep my goals to myself. I will learn English every day. Then I would skip a day, then another. Nobody noticed, so I felt bad, but not bad enough to change.
Then I found an accountability partner, a friend who also wanted to build a habit. Every evening we text each other, "Did you do your thing?" If I didn't, I have to admit it. That small shame keeps me honest.
I do the same with a study group online. We share our daily progress, not to compete. just to stay visible. Knowing that someone will see my checkmark makes me do it.
It doesn't have to be a friend, it can be an app, or a calendar on your wall, or a comment under this podcast, just something that makes your progress visible.
For English learners, find a partner. Say, I will send you one voice message every day. Or, I will write one sentence in the comments. The social pressure works.
So, sixth tip, don't be a secret agent with your goals. Make them visible. Get someone to check on you. A little gentle shame is good for discipline.
Okay, before we finish, 10 words from today. Repeat after me, out loud, even if you're alone.
Word 1, self-discipline. Repeat, self-discipline. The ability to make yourself do what you should do, even when you don't want to. Example, self-discipline is like a muscle. You have to train it.
Word 2, willpower. Repeat, willpower. The mental energy you use to resist temptation and stay focused. Example, my willpower is strong in the morning, but weak at night.
Word 3, temptation. Repeat, temptation. The desire to do something you know you shouldn't do. Example, the biggest temptation for me is my phone.
Word 4, habit. Repeat, habit. Something you do automatically without thinking. Example, brushing my teeth is a habit. I don't need motivation for it.
Word 5, system. Repeat, system. A set of small actions you repeat regularly. Example, my system for English is 10 minutes every morning.
Word 6, accountability. Repeat, accountability. When someone else knows about your goals and checks on your progress. Example, accountability helps me stay consistent.
Word 7, environment. Repeat, environment. The physical space and people around you. Example, your environment affects your discipline more than your willpower.
Word 8, consistent. Repeat, consistent. Doing something regularly, again and again. Example, I am consistent with my small habits even when I'm tired.
Word 9, burnout. Repeat, burnout. Extreme exhaustion caused by doing too much for too long. Example, big goals without a system lead to burnout.
Word 10, compounding. Repeat, compounding. When small efforts add up to big results over time. Example, 1 minute of English every day doesn't seem like much, but compounding works.
Great job. Now pick one word. Make a sentence about your own discipline struggle. Say it out loud, or write it in the comments.
So today we talked about 6 ugly, realistic tips for self-discipline. Start ridiculously small. Focus on systems, not goals. Make it attractive with rewards. Design your environment for lazy people. Do hard stuff when you have energy. Get someone to hold you accountable.
You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You just need to start. Stupidly small. And then do it again tomorrow.
Now it's your turn. Write one sentence in the comments. My one stupidly small habit this week is... Fill in the blank.
We'll read them, and we might use your sentence in a future episode.
If this episode made you feel something, even just a little, hit like and subscribe.
This was Speak English with Ease and Style. I'm Liam.
And I'm Emma. Now go do one tiny thing for your discipline, right now.
Bye.
Bye.